They're done. Finito. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me get to the other usual suspects here. Also, hold on. One more thing I'm gonna say about the Amanda Seales thing. So Amanda Seales is 40 something. I don't know if she's single or not. I'm not sure, but it was just in such bad taste. But I think one other thing that she's not saying is that she wish she wouldn't have handled that differently. Because that shit is clearly on your mind. Now, next, they go to SZA, right? I guess this is some kind of interview she was doing. It's probably, I think she did a movie with Keke Palmer. So it's probably to promote their movie. So they're asking her, was Drake a good kisser? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fam. SZA is a huge artist. Drake is a huge. Let me tell you something. And not that that's the worst question, but it's just in bad taste. I'm like, fam, that was a long ass time ago. Also, that man don't got nothing to do with her new album, with fucking the movie, nothing like that. You know what I mean? I don't know the extent of their relationship, but I don't know, man. It seemed like Drake done banging like half the industry. That shit is crazy. I found out he was with. I'm like, when was you with SZA? Like when was this? How did this happen? You know what I mean? That shit might explain. That shit might explain the link to TDE as well, because it's very much possible. Because when I did that video on how SZA be lying, I could have swore somebody said that she said that she was in a relationship with Kendrick, and I'm like, yo, hear me out. What if it did happen, and she also was with Drake? And what if one of the reasons why Kendrick dislikes Drake is because of his relationship with SZA? Because SZA, from what she said, had a relationship with TDE from 2011. 2011 is when Kendrick got on Drake's album Take Care. And even then, the nigga was sneak dissing on Drake's album. Nasty work. No respect for light-skinned niggas. I don't like it. Right? But anywho, that's my conspiracy. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't give y'all no soundboard action. So sorry about that. And shout out to the ladies from the comment section, man. Listen, you know what?
Come and get me, baby.
Okay. What?
Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
Anyway, and on the bottom, I can barely read this shit. It says, Princess Love recalls a time when she gave Tara Maria a ride to Drake's house, only to later be accused by Ray J of being there for herself. Okay, that made okay. This is Ray J's princess. Oh, okay. I mean, she probably was. You know what? We got to get into that whole dynamic between Ray J and Princess. You know what I mean? Because the Ray J and Princess relationship is so characteristic of so many relationships with black men, especially if the black man gets like basically someone who's supposed to be a sex worker, someone like who's thinking and how they are and whatnot. Because again, like, listen, I'm a very strong proponent of the same one. I know that every man is not fit to be like in high management and in high levels of leadership. Not every man. Every man should be able to lead his household, but every man's not built to. We're not the same. We're not made the same. You know what I'm saying? And every woman is not made to be a wife. Every man's not made to be a husband. Every woman's not made to be a wife. Every woman's, you know what I'm saying? And in that relationship, it really exemplifies, again, when men get with women, they don't see what's wrong with them. A lot of times men don't see what's wrong with women until like nigga, you just too late. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like it's like being on a plane, like being in a bad relationship, and especially being with a crazy woman. Yo, it's like being on the airplane. You guys are in the air. You know what I'm saying? And this person is threatening you. They're brandishing a knife. You know what I mean? And they just doing this all in your face. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my gosh, leave. This person's brandishing a weapon, but you can't because you're on a train. I mean, you're on a plane. So, anywho, I had to read that shit like mad times. So basically, what she was saying that she gave Tierra Marie a ride to Drake's house, and Ray J was saying, "No, you was there for yourself." Okay, now I understand. Let me read the caption before we go. Again, quick clips, man. Quick clips. So, it's tax season. Look at everybody claiming Drake on their taxes. This guy's funny. That's why I had to read it, yo. I think it's funny, man. It's it's tax season. Look at everyone claiming Drake on their taxes. Out here bringing up their timely stories with Drake, all reminiscing about Aubrey like it was that one time at band camp. This ain't suspicious. This ain't weird. Nope, not at all. It's just wild timing and a coincidence. But hey, yo, Amanda Seales saying she took one for the team is killing me. Girl, unless you were dating Degrassi Drake, said girl. Unless you was dating Degrassi Drake and not so far gone Drake, what are we talking about here? And why you bringing up your roster from then? Girl, you ain't supposed to be worried about Elon. I'm sorry. Aren't you supposed to be worried about Elon and Trump? Oh, yeah, you need him to be relevant, and it's the trend to do so. Nice. Nasty work going on around out here. Y'all pay attention out there. They wilding. I mean, what's crazy about this whole thing, man, is that what's funny is that, yo, the nigga might be more popping than he's ever been. Because for the most part, if I keep it a stack with you, I mean, Drake then did several big ones at this point. I mean, what else can Drake give you? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I think I've been the most in tune with the nigga, you know what I'm saying, than I have like a long time. Actually, it was interesting. I think it's the 4 a.m. in Chicago. It's the song with Giveon. You want me, meet me better. You can show me things. No, that shit, right? And back then, when I heard that record, I didn't like it that much. But when I experienced life and when I became more successful and whatnot, and you experience how people treat you when you're more successful, and when people see you as more successful, I started understanding what he was saying. Like, he said, me, I go through underground garages because I don't know who's out there watching. Like stuff like that. Basically talking about like paranoia, talking about being a target, you know what I'm saying? Talking about people trying to take advantage of you. And and if you haven't experienced any of that stuff, you're not going to relate to it. That's how Hove's lyrics used to sound. Because Hove was having a really unique experience because he was someone who was becoming one of the most culturally celebrated and embraced and successful rappers all at the same time. But also what gave Hove the image of success and power was the fact that he was surrounded by a bunch of talented young black men who are not just talented, but just amazingly talented young black men. You know what I mean? It's the same argument I made about Dipset. Cam having Dipset and him having these other talented people or notable people around him who seem to be following him made him look more popping. You understand? So anyway, but going back to the article and everything, tell you something, the black man is always the prize. It's crazy how many people have made content, whether it's positive or negative. You're making content about Drake, right? And how many people got paid making videos about Drake or mentioning Drake. You heard? So, let's see if we got another one before we get to the main event. That's kind of saying the same